Sir?
Welcome back.
Shit.
Sorry to miss last week, guys. Had a little scheduling scaffold. Or scafui or
Sure.
whatever. Anyway, I'm back.
We're going on like 2 months now.
So yeah, good time. Yeah, we're getting there. It's been a wild ride. A lot of shares, a lot of comments, a lot of views. So we thank you again for all of it. We truly appreciate it. This week's gonna be a little rambunctious, I think. We got some things that we got some things we need to get out there. Well, let's just start with Oprah. I mean,
hot topic of the last week or so.
I don't know if you got a chance to watch her actual video, and I watched it. And, she talks about how the media is under siege, and they're just prosecuted, and this and that. And it's like, well, wait a minute, where was the media when Obama and Clinton were selling uranium to foreign countries?
Right.
Where were they? And so now they're under siege? Like, just give me a fucking break.
Yeah, every Donald Trump issue gets, discredited because there are none, and he keeps doing these positive things, and the media is just digging at all these celebrities and stuff for trying to find whatever they can to impeach, 45.
Well, and that's the thing. It's like, and she sits up here on this high horse of hers and says how, it needs to change, and, little girls, watching this should feel inspired.
Right. We interrupt this broadcast to bring you this striking picture. Are we going to talk about the other thing? No, we're not. Okay, this picture.
Right after the speech, I saw a slew of pictures, which show her and that Harvey Weinstein individual.
Yep.
Now, he has not been found guilty by any means, so in this country you are innocent until proven guilty.
Right.
Not to say that he did or didn't do it, I don't know. That's for the courts to decide. But you had to have known. I mean, Oprah's not a B-list celebrity.
Right.
She would be considered an A-list celebrity, and if you're that close to that person, even if you don't know, you've heard the fucking rumors.
Right.
And you still choose to be pictured with him, hug him, give him a kiss on the cheek. You're just as bad as he is at that point.
Well, yeah, guilty by association. Even though hasn't been found guilty, it's still, look at all these people who just their name comes up in a harassment altercation, and they're fired from their jobs. They're losing everything, and nothing's even been proven.
And that's, in this country, you're innocent until proven guilty, not the other way around. So, but with Oprah sitting there, and then, she's like, she sent out a video of the mud in her backyard, because she lives in Southern California, and there's mudslides, which I truly hope everybody there is safe. I know there have been some fatalities, which is unfortunate. But when you seclude yourself like that, and you want to live in a secluded area, why are you sending out pictures or videos of your muddy backyard? I mean, that's a hazard of living there.
Right.
If you live in, back when Cabrini Green was around, there's a hazard of probably going to get shot at.
Well, yeah, and California is their own country, whatever they want to be. They don't go by the laws of everybody else, but they're going to be reaching out. Why didn't President Trump help? Why is nobody coming to our aid? We need more help, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, well, get some of the illegal immigrants to fucking help you out.
That too, that's a good point. But, when they, you constantly see, and this is big for California, is he's not our president.
Right.
Well, if he's not your president, you don't get federal funds.
Right, this is
you
your
don't
problem.
get federal help. That's all on you now. But let's lighten this up a little bit here. So, I saw this on Facebook the other day, and I swear to God, I thought it was a joke. I was actually praying it was a joke. It's one of those things where you see it, and it's like, that can't be true.
Right.
Oregon has to pump their own gas now. I've been pumping gas since I was probably 14 years old.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I
thought
neither did
everybody
I.
pumped their own gas.
Yeah, I guess I've never been to Oregon, so that's
true.
why we don't know. But It's really not that hard, guys. Pick out a fuel, push a button, put the little thing in the car, press, done.
You see, they were putting this shit in upside. I'll show you some pictures here in a second.
You know, fucking holding the whole holes out with them, and then like putting the fucking thing all the way on the other side. It's like, you know, I swear I thought it was a joke, and then as I'm seeing it more and more, and I'm like,
it's legit.
whoa! So I actually looked it up. It's actually a legit thing.
Yeah.
Like, holy fuck! It's unfucking believable that this kind of shit still happens today.
This is our country. This is what's going on.
Seriously, like, what the fuck? I mean, you know, and I've seen some parody videos which were hysterical. If you get a chance, check them out. They're funny.
Maybe we should do one.
You know, yeah, the guy was like...
There's a gas station down the street.
We could do a how-to video. You know, smell the gas, make sure it smells the same. Make sure you smoke. You must smoke outside the car, you know.
Yeah, only diesel.
Yes, only diesel. Or E85.
Oh.
If you have a diesel, you put E85 in there. And then if you have a gas, you only put diesel in there.
Boom.
Just so you know.
You're welcome, Morgan. Another, story while we're lightening the mood and stuff. One more for the good guys. I posted this on my Facebook. I believe it was an older gentleman. He was like, 58, 53, something.
He's 58.
Robber sticks him up, tries to rob him, and guess what? You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Absolutely.
He took him out.
And, the people that are crying, oh, this is murder, no. Had the... And it's kind of funny, because I'm pretty sure that the person who was robbing the concealed carry holder did not have a permit to carry a firearm.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure he didn't. But when you take a gun out and you point it at someone to take their belongings, that opens you up to, as you said, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. So, for me, the concealed carry holder was more than in his right to defend himself and his property.
Absolutely.
I'm truly glad to see that happen. It's unfortunate that a young man lost his life, but at the same time, play stupid games.
Hey,
win stupid prizes.
I see no unfortunate situation here. I think this needs to continue to occur. I think this should continue to be news. I think those thinking of doing stupid shit need to see that there are consequences that the law is not going to take care of.
Absolutely.
We as concealed carry holders are going to start doing it ourselves, and that's
and that's the whole point of concealed carry.
Yeah.
And it's to protect yourself, your friends, your family, and your belongings. It doesn't necessarily matter, if you're at home or you're out and about with the family. Right. It's your job to now protect yourself and your own.
Absolutely.
So, me and Tim here were sitting here today, and just looking through what we're talking about tonight, and I come across a story which doesn't even really need to be a fucking story, but it is. And it was on The View, so of course it was like child endangerment to the maximum degree. Kelly Clarkson spanks her child.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. If she has a temper tantrum in a store, she gives them a swift spanking.
You know what? Pack it up. We're done.
Yeah, I mean, it's horrible. It's hard to even think about. No, that's what fucking should happen. Okay, I know when I got on the line when I was a kid, my dad and my mom had no problem. My grandmother, God rest her soul, I was terrified of that little 4'10" woman. She was terrifying. Spanking is a natural thing. You get out of line, you get a crack. Put you back in line.
Right.
And there's a big difference between abuse and spanking.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of people, snowflakes, they grasp onto that. It's horrible. Oh my God, it's violent. No, you're disciplining your child so they don't become a fucking shithead.
Yeah. Too many times you see these videos. Shit, it was all over the news. I think it was last week. These two girls walk into a jewelry store, and her daughter comes in behind. They distract the jeweler. Daughter comes in. She had to have been 7, 8 years old. Steals the jeweler's purse. They fucking leave. Or that one lady who was walking around the fucking grocery store, using her kid to fucking pickpocket purses and shit.
And it's if it's not yours, don't touch it. You know, and you know, you get these people who unfortunately don't know what hard work is or how to do their own thing to be, you know, normal civilized humans, and it's unfortunate. And that kid's not going to grow up to learn, hey, this is acceptable.
Right.
And it absolutely isn't. And it's unfortunate that you have these parents who, like you said, 7-year-old comes in, swipes the purse. Now later in life, she's going to raise her kids to do the same thing.
Same shit.
And it's a never-ending cycle there, which, you know, somehow needs to be cut off. Because if the more you allow this to happen, the more you're going to see this happening, not just now, but then in the future.
And to go off a couple points we've already touched here. First off, what you said, if it's not yours, don't touch it. Well, that's the same thing here. It's not your kid. Don't fucking worry about the parenting. It's not like she's got black eyes and bruises all over her body. Like you said, your parents took care of you. My mom beat that wooden fucking spoon.
Oh, God.
Motherfucker hurts. You know? I learned, it's kind of different, but I mean, dog training. A dog does something bad.
Right.
You either spank it, they got collars, something. You got to correct the situation right then and there, and that's what she did. And second of all, to go off another point we kind of just talked about, now these kids are going to grow up doing the same shit. They're going to end up shot or killed or actually beaten for doing stupid shit like this.
Yeah, and you know, getting back to when you got out of line, my Aunt Mare, she had these nails, and she wouldn't spank you, she wouldn't hit you, but she'd grab right here.
Oh,
and
shit.
Holy shit, did that hurt? I mean, to this day, I'm still terrified of this one. But it kept me in line though.
Makes you a better person.
You know, and that's, you know, unfortunately that needs to kind of come back. So, quick question for you guys out there. Now I know I totally agree with it. You totally agree with this, but ICE raided 7-Eleven stores across the United States
100.
today. Yeah, I don't know. You think it's a good thing or a bad thing? I personally think it's a great thing. You're holding people accountable for for hiring undocumented workers. Now, I've said this in the past, and I stick to this, is I have no problem with people coming here to be better and to better themselves. However, once you get here, there's steps you need to take to become a citizen, or to at least attempt to do that. So, in these 7-Eleven stores, and they kind of make it sound like, oh, this is horrible. This is actually a follow-up from 2013. So these 100 stores that they've gone into, this is something that they've already gone back in 2013 to these stores.
Remind me who was in office.
You know, what was that shithead's name? God.
That wasn't the Obama character, was it?
I think it might have been.
Oh, I didn't hear any stories about people
Well,
complaining
you wouldn't.
crying about
See,
it.
you wouldn't, because snowflakes are snowflakes. So
Correct.
they only complain when it's convenient for them.
And, you know, out of the 100 stores we looked into, roughly 20 people were arrested.
Right.
There's still ongoing investigations. I think they gave the 7-Elevens, it was like a week to produce paperwork for all their employees. And unfortunately, this is something that has to happen, whether you like it or not. You know, we need to regulate who's here and who shouldn't be here. These people are taking jobs that other people could be holding that are American citizens. And
Correct.
people don't seem to look at that point. You know, we want to fix America, we want to do all these things, but there's a lot of things in the way that...
Well, and like you said, there's enough American citizens not employed right now that could have a job, or maybe they need to get a second job, and that's preventing them from doing it. You know, and as I said, I'm all for bettering yourself. Now, if you come here and you get a job at 7-Eleven just to make the money to pay rent, to pay bills, I got no problem with that. Now, if you did that and you just don't give a shit about becoming a U.S. citizen, then I have a problem.
Right. And it
Because
sucks.
you're going to sit there and you're going to take away that job for somebody who may need it more.
Right. And it's, like I said, I mean, it's unfortunate because at least these guys are working, but you just didn't do it correctly. And
Right, and like I said, there is a set of steps that you should take. Is you get here, you get settled, then do your due diligence and become a citizen. If that's what you really want, if you want to make a better life for yourself, do your due diligence and become a citizen.
Agreed, 100%.
That sums it up. Sorry we didn't do this on Tuesday. Somebody had the shits. Just saying. But anyway, stay classy.
Comments, concerns, likes, shares.
If
you know the drill by now.
Right. Views, shares, comments. It'll probably be on YouTube maybe tonight, tomorrow morning,
yeah.
and then Facebook tomorrow sometime. Again, if you have any topics you want us to cover, SaryNetSorry1776 @gmail. We'd love to have those. Next week's episode is going to be kind of special though, so please tune in because I think we're going to talk a little bit more about Mr. 45. I think that's on our docket for next week, and it's going to be a good one. So all you snowflakes, this is definitely your episode. Other than that, stay classy.
Hey, we love you guys.